Just one more thing to do in our book and we're finished, and that is to create a table of contents. So here I am in the intro document. This is the one where I've just got a few blank pages. I've got an introduction about the restaurant owners, etc. And we just go up to the layout menu and choose table of contents. Now, if you've done your styles correctly, this is going to be really easy to create. And as long as you have consistency, it works. So here we'll just call it table of contents. And we'll choose a style. And we'll notice that I've got them built in, TOC, table of contents. I've got a header and two different levels. So I'll choose the header for this one. And then we add what styles we want the table of contents to be based on. So I definitely want the header. And that's the different sections that I have: desserts, entrees, appetizers, etc. And hit add. Then the next thing I want is the subheader. Now the subheader is the individual menu items. That's the style that I have here. These are just all styles. And that's it. That's the only thing that I need on the table of contents. And if my styles are correct, this will work. So we can choose the styles for these. Here I've got the header. Now this is the style, not that it's picking up for the page numbering, but the formatting that we're going to apply to all headers. And this one is table of contents 1. This one here is table of contents 2. Of course, if you don't have one, you can create them on the fly by coming through into the new paragraph style dialog box. But I have it created. Table of contents 2, and this one here is pretty important. We need to include the book documents. Notice that more styles come up here available. This is a relatively simple one. We just want the various sections and then the recipes themselves, and we'll choose to include the full paragraph. We don't want numbers because there are none in it, so just the full paragraph we'll include. Clicking OK. And we'll just drag this down on our page, and that's it. It's done. Look at that. Here we have the introduction, page 3. That's the page we're looking at, and it has the restaurant owner and chef. It's the section we're looking at, but there's the page there. Then we can see that the appetizers are on page 1, entrees on page 5, and then the individual items as we go through. I remember in the last movie when we had the index and we created it here, I made sure that the style we applied to that was header. That's because I wanted the index included in the table of contents like this. Now if you change things, for example, let's say we go over to entrees. I'll come to my pages menu here and I will insert pages, and I'll insert 6 pages like that. Come back to my introduction here, and here we have our table of contents. Now nothing's changed, so what we got to do is go through and update it. And you simply choose update table of contents like that. Table of contents has been updated, and there you can see that the page numbering has automatically changed. So again, a powerful tool, but it will only work if you are consistent with your styles, because it's going to pick up the styles and then use those to work out what items are on the page and what page numbering is correct for each subheader in this particular case. So that's simple and straightforward. And we'll just look at one more thing, and that is printing your document.